Hi guys, a pleasure
Hi.
being able to speak with you. And I hope you're feeling okay, Miguel. I heard about the nasty
About the
COVID.
COVID. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. If I usually don't sound this husky, I should really keep it.
Yeah,
It's a good plan.
it's a good character trait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I spent the summer reading the books, and I got to watch the first episode yesterday, and really happy with what I've seen so far.
Oh, cool.
I wanted to know how you decided on like the books cover three different perspectives most of the time, and you have to fill in the blanks with a lot of things. How was that work for you to decide on where you wanted to go, and what did George think about your choices?
I mean, in that way, I think that's what makes it an incredibly challenging adaptation, but also I
Yeah,
think a very creatively rewarding one because of the way the book was written as a
to fill
so-called
in the blanks.
yeah fake history. Exactly, you're painting in the lines. I think George gives you the dots around the picture so you can see the skeleton of the whole thing. But he doesn't give you all of the details that you need to know how a certain thing was done or how a key decision was decided upon, or they're even better because the way the book is written, there are many conflicting accounts as to how that history happened. So that gives the adapters a lot of leeway, good leeway, I think, in terms of
Yeah.
allowing them to decide what the objective truth was, the objective truth that we want to present, the POV within this show.
Yeah. So I know Game of Thrones people are obviously going to compare the two shows. They are very different and take place in completely different circumstances. But I also know that George wanted the Game of Thrones series to last for 10 seasons, and it only lasted for 8. Um, did he have a number in mind for this show, and are you going to try to honor that? Do you feel like you have the same kind of vision this time around, season wise?
I think that every story has a particular kind of length, and you can feel when you're coming to the end of it. Um, this is a story which very much feels like a 3-act structure. So you can interpret what you will from that.
Yeah.
And really, we just need to stay true to the story. That's the most important thing. It's the Titanic, right? You know what's going to happen. It's just, are you going to have fun watching how it happens? So
Yeah.
I think that the main thing was trying to make sure that we're honoring the books, and at the same time we are allowing for the evolution of it as it is turned into a television show, which is obviously a visual medium, not a literary one.
Yeah. And Miguel, you directed some of the most exquisite Game of Thrones episodes, and you directed the first one of this show, and I know there's 2 more coming. What did you learn uh, on the previous show that made you be able to make this show even better with all the knowledge you had from before?
Um, hmm, don't fuck it up. or
Don't spend a year in night shoots either, maybe.
No, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. We avoided night shoots. We really made a concerted decision that there were going to be a minimum amount of night shoots on this particular one.
I promised Miguel this show was interior day.
Yes.
That was how I convinced him to come along.
Yeah.
I see.
I think the big thing is that there's a lot to bring across from the original show into this one, but really is not to get too caught up in the old show and just to kind of enjoy this one for what it is. And we've been very careful to remain respectful of the old show, and in that I think naturally it evolves into something else. And that's in practices as well. That's just like the way you make the show. We approached it from a similar vein. and I think it shows in the, you know, you've seen the pilot, right? I think in the pilot feels like Game of Thrones.
It does in a way.
Yeah, it's just different. It's like this, but just here. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no worries. So that's kind of the buzzer, because we're actually out of time. But I really hope we do get to speak again in a few years now with following seasons. So best of luck with the premiere, and I hope everyone loves it.
Thank you,
Jonathan. Really appreciate it.
Take care.
Best of luck. Bye.